thanks for stopping back by Wild Bird Creative. I have just my journal here, and I'm just going to do a no mess page because that is what I have time for. I've spent most of the last few weekends working on courses and newsletters and everything, and now it's time just to have some fun. I'm using a Natalie Kalbach stamp here. It's the running stitch one, and I like to use it just in my hand so that I can control how much of it ends up getting stamped. You can do it however you want. This is just the way I like to do it. And I'm just breaking up the background here. Just having some fun putting marks down. Let me set that aside. I've got a little pile of scraps here. I've been doing projects and cleaning off my palette knives and stencils on scraps of paper that I then like to use in pieces. This one happens to be just a security envelope. Those are great. You'll probably have some in your mailbox this week. Always check because the patterns inside are really nice. And if you don't need to send something back, you might just as well keep the envelope and use it. Now I like a no mess, no muss, no fuss project because you can squeeze it in, and if for some reason you get called away midway through, as long as you have put the cap on your glue stick, you're not going to run into problems. You're not going to have any brushes or stencils or paints that dry up. There we go. There's another security envelope. I don't get a lot of brown ones, but when I do, I like to grab them just because they are a little different. It's an entirely different feel. Let's just put him right down there. Tuck it under that paper clip that I have holding the album open. And I've got another piece here. Actually going to lift this up and tuck this one under it. That's got a lot of nice bold color on it that I like. Everything is fun in mixed media. You can explore to your heart's content with different materials. Just seeing what works, how it works, what you like. No one telling you what to do. It's your journal. And I've got a lot of layers on here. More than I was expecting. I still have lots of pieces here on my work surface that I can work in. That is always a given. I never am short of items to work with. But I think I want to add some stamping on top, so let me cap these while I think of it. And I'm thinking I want something red, just a nice bold red. Let's see. There we go, fired brick. And for my detail, I'm going to use a script stamp. Let's get that little bit of tissue off there. Just because I've got some interesting things already happening, and I want to bring in some really small details. I'm going to grab another one too, because I don't want it to be just this one stamp. I like the way it looks though. I like the way it's making everything just have different layers to it. One thing that's great about these stamps is you can go right into the gutter of your journal and the detail goes right on across. Let's line you up with that. There we go. And let's come in here. Oops. Let me get him out of the way. I think I'm going to bring in the running stitch stamp again. And add a few more right over the top of things. Just helping to push things back. This is the easiest way to do it. Just keep on adding details until you're happy. Again, your journal, you make the decisions. One of the few areas in your life where you have complete control over how things look. And let's put one more across here. Set that aside, grab this lid. And I'm thinking, I've got some words here. I think I want participate. I think when you have a creative practice, it's important that you stick to it as best you can. Life does intervene. But really apply yourself. Make your creativity part of your everyday if you can. At least part of one of your days off. You're not going to have anybody that tells you to come do it. You're going to have to be responsible to come in to your workspace and do what you need to do. Just going to add some scribble writing along here. I'm just going in both directions, and this holding the pen way at the top so that it's very loose. And this is just adding just another quick bunch of detail on top. You can be as direct as you want with your journaling. And right up here, I am circling She Began. It's all you need to do. You need to just make a start. Don't let another weekend or day off go by without doing something creative. It's important. There we go. I mean, 10 minutes and I've got my pages done. Just something quick and easy, nothing terribly fancy, nothing difficult. You can use what you have at home. If you don't have a gel pen, use a Sharpie or a ballpoint pen. If you don't have stencils, you can find old gift paper or images from magazines that you can tear up and have interesting details on. I hope that you'll pull your supplies out and get creative. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Wild Bird Creative.